Hi, welcome to the Church at 434 DNA, the DNA that is a part of who we are as a ministry here at the Church at 434 in beautiful Winter Springs. This is that peek behind the scenes, or the making of the ideas that we try to keep in mind as we move forward in ministries. And no matter what ministry it is, these are some of the things that are just kind of bubbling in the background, always a part of who we are and what we try to be. We've talked about a number of things. Let me give you one that actually is something that my father taught me, that I had ingrained in me as a kid. As a result, I carry those lessons forward in life. As a result, I carry those lessons forward as a leader. And as a result, they've kind of translated into the way that we try to lead around here. Are we flawless at it? Of course not. Are we always getting these things right? No. Which is why it's a good thing to review them from time to time. And it's also a good thing to keep reminding people of what it is we do and why we do it. And so it's a simple phrase. It's just a few words, but it's do it right and do it well. Or do it well and do it right. They're interchangeable. But it is that idea that we take the time, the first time, to do something right, and as you're trying to do it correctly, the best way, you're also keeping in mind who you're doing it for. And we're doing it for God, so we want to do it well. One of the things that just hacks me off into next week, that's a long way, isn't it, to next week? Hacks me off into next week are people who are followers that will kind of halfway do something. They have that attitude that's just, it's good enough. It doesn't matter, it's good enough. Or they want to compare themselves to someone else. Well, I'm better than this person, so it must be more than good enough because, well, look at me compared to them. I look great, right? Wrong. Do it right and do it well. Don't compare to others. You bring your best in any given moment. You bring all that you are to that moment, and you do it right and do it well because you're doing it not just for the people that are going to benefit from it, but you're doing it for God. Jesus didn't half die. Who are you to halfway do anything for him? When you think about it that way, it's no fun at all, is it? That makes no sense. And it makes us feel a little bit guilty every time that we haven't given our best effort. Well, good, it should. Do it right. Do it well. And when you do that from the beginning, you don't have to go back and redo a lot of things. And here's the other thing that you learn in the midst of that. There are always moments that you have to revamp or reorganize or reattempt to do something again. And that happens because everything tends to have a shelf life. There's an attrition rate to most things that happen in leadership and life, whatever. Nothing ever stays the same. It's, second law of thermodynamics. But when you go back and have to redo or reinvent or reimagine something, let it be because you did it right the first time, you did it well the first time. It just needs to be refreshed and revamped. You don't like to go back and fix something because you screwed it up the first time. You can eliminate that if you keep in mind the idea, do it right, do it well. We strive to do that as a ministry. Are we perfect at it? Of course not. Do we always get it right? No. We've made mistakes just like everybody else. But at the end of the day, our goal is to do it right and do it well. And hopefully it happens so effectively that you never even notice it. Because when you do it right and do it well, that tends to be one of those things that people really don't appreciate that much. Because the default should always be that you're giving them your best and you're going to do it with excellence. Wouldn't that be awesome if that's what people thought about us? That's a part of our DNA here at 434. Hopefully it's a part of yours as well. If not, it can be. Make it a part of that. I look forward to joining you next time as we continue to unravel the incredible DNA chain here at the Church at 434.